Coming up on the Met Report, Aurora campus will be hosting the Race for the Cure for breast cancer awareness.
And MSU Denver is celebrating 25 years since the opening of the LGBTQ Center.
And you guys don't want to miss out on the must-see movie of the week, only on EMET.
And in sports, the Roadrunners just keep on winning and are not looking on slowing down anytime soon. The Met Report starts now.
Thanks for joining us on the Met Report. I'm Jacob Wilson.
And I'm Anaya Vasquez. Have you seen the thousands of red flags outside the Plaza building? The Phoenix Center staff, volunteers, and students are participating in a movement called the Red Flag Campaign, representing the 8,600 survivors of relationship violence, sexual assault, and domestic violence on campus. The Red Flag Campaign is produced every year by the Phoenix Center, Aurora's #1 resource for survivors of interpersonal violence and mental health support. The Red Flag Campaign is a project originally conducted by the Virginia Sexual and Domestic Violence Action Alliance that was spread throughout the country on multiple campuses to spread awareness for relationship violence.
The goal of the Phoenix Center, really, if you wanted to boil it down to the base, is to help people continue to be able to achieve their goals in spite of someone else's decision to enact harm against them. So whenever we have the ability and the opportunity to help someone continue to thrive and reach their goals, even though they were victimized, we feel like we've been a success.
This weekend, on Sunday, the Auraria campus is hosting the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. The race is a fundraising event for the organization that supports breast cancer research and cancer survivors. The Tivoli Garage will be closed at 5 p.m. on Saturday, September 29th, because of the event, and will reopen later on Sunday. You can register for the event online. Learn more at info-komen.org.
So Jacob, are you planning to go to this event?
Yeah, it's going to be an excellent run outside. I'm excited to see everyone come to the campus.
So Brendan, tell us how the weather is going to be this week.
Well, the weather this weekend is going to be pretty nice. It's going to be quite a bit warmer than what we've seen thus far this week, however. Currently outside, it's 46 degrees, feels like 42 with a fairly high humidity at 73%. As we go through, well, actually, we're going to talk about today first. Their high today is 58 degrees. The clouds will break this afternoon. You'll have some PM sun with a nice breeze out of the east-southeast at 10 miles per hour. At the lunchtime hour, it's currently 48. It'll be 55 by the time you're thinking about heading home, and 49 degrees by the time you're sitting down to eat dinner. The low tonight, if you're going to be out late, is going to be 43 degrees and partly cloudy with a wind out of the south at 13 miles per hour. Now, when we come back, we'll take a look at warmer temperatures are on the way for the weekend. We'll also look at the 7-day forecast, and we'll be sure to show you the viewer photo of the week, so stay tuned for that.
This last Tuesday was the 25th Tivoli Multicultural Lounge discussion on hot topics and hot topics discussion on colorism. Students and other participants were able to confer with experts about colorism or shadeism while enjoying a free lunch. Each guest was invited to share their experiences from a variety of communities about how this type of prejudice has impacted and influenced their lives. Students from all three campuses, MSU Denver, CU, and CCD, were encouraged to engage in discussion from all the local and national levels.
I think this is very important in terms of opening awareness. A lot of people don't even know that colorism exists in communities, so allowing the diversity of the campus to know some of the experiences that people on campus are having, I think that's extremely important. And also just making sure that students are heard and that their experiences are heard.
We are here 1/3 of the way through the semester here on the Aurora campus, and if you are like me and you feel like you've been ripped from your summertime experiences, you may be feeling a slight burnout.
Some students at this point choose to take mental health days to regain some wind and energy. Here at the Met Report, we were curious how many students have cut class and how many times, so we sent myself out to inquire.
Have you cut any classes this semester?
I have missed one class.
Okay, what class?
I missed my English class this Tuesday because I was freaking out about a test I had later that day,
Okay.
so I missed one class.
Have you cut any classes this semester?
This semester, I haven't cut any classes intentionally. I've missed classes because of my chronic illness, though.
Okay. What class?
It's been all my classes, actually. I've missed educational psychology, and I've missed instruction and assessment.
So have you cut any classes this semester?
I have not cut any classes this semester.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
What would cause you to cut a class?
I guess if I had some sort of like personal emergency, or if I had to like schedule an academic appointment, but I'd make sure that it's a good reason to miss class.
Have you cut any classes this semester?
I have, yeah. Like my 9 a.m.'s Psych of Social Development.
Okay.
So.
What was the reason why you cut class?
It's a morning class. It's early.
Yeah. Overslept?
Yeah. Most of the time.
Understandable. Have you cut any classes this semester, Taryn?
Yeah, I'm cutting class right now.
What class?
History.
Okay. Why are you cutting class?
It's easy. I don't feel like I really need to be in class to know what I'm doing.
Have you cut any classes this semester?
Yeah, so I cut 2 classes this week. The first 2 classes I cut this semester. I needed time, and it was a 3-hour-long class, so I needed 3 hours of time to work. Yesterday I cut a very important class to help. Oh gosh, it was my introduction to GIS class.
2018 marks the 25th year of LGBTQ community support here at MSU Denver. In the last 25 years, MSU Denver has offered assistance and relief to all LGBTQ students and staff members. The long-term effects of this campaign have created a culture of encouragement, comfort, and friendship here on Aurora campus. GSA Aurora Campus Gay Straight Alliance has been the cornerstone of the LGBTQ community here at the MSU Denver. We asked to hear about how GSA members feel about the support offered by the Alliance.
There's a lot of really good resources. I really like that they put the safe space allies like in a lot of different places, like in teachers' offices and things like that, because I think it just is like a really good way of just being like, hey, this is okay, and like you can talk about that and you're not going to be hated against. I think it makes people feel very safe.
If you're looking to meet new people and expand your horizons and experience culture, you'll be able to find yourself at the Confucius Institute.
On the 15th day of the 8th month of the lunar calendar, millions of people in China gathered with their loved ones to celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival. But here in Denver, the date was just September 24th, and business went on as usual. Except for one bustling corner of the Auraria campus. On this day, the Confucius Institute threw a culturally rich event celebrating the festival, where anyone could come eat, dance, sing, and experience a little piece of China 7,000 miles away. I was able to talk to the Institute's director, Jane Lin, on the significance of their role on campus.
The Mid-Autumn is supposed to be the biggest, roundest moon according to the lunar calendar, and during this month, everybody like to watch the moon and think about their loved ones. The circle of the moon represents for reunion, and a lot of people during that time would go home and see their family. It's almost like our Thanksgiving in a way. So it's a time for people, loved ones to remember each other and to celebrate that they are together.
Confucius Institute doesn't just throw events like these. They also offer free non-credit courses such as brush painting, Tai Chi, and free Chinese language classes. If you want to learn more, you can visit ccd.edu/ci, or on Monday, September 25th, visit the King Center for Confucius Institute Day. My name is Hunter Oswald, and this is the Met Report.
Philosopher and ethics professor Martha Nussbaum visited campus this weekend and Thursday. Nussbaum is known for her books on politics, social justice, and the role of emotions in our political system. She talked to students about her new book, The Monarchy of Fear, and how fear and hope guided the 2016 presidential election. Former Colorado Senator Gary Hart introduced Nussbaum and gave the following remarks.
Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we have more information on police brutality that left one dead.
And coming up, we look at a newspaper that gives out more than just paper.
Biker Jim's brother.
ballerina.
Sometimes all it takes to be a dad is remembering how to be a kid again. Take time to be a dad today.
Drop that baby.
It's fine that other people like you. It's more important that you like yourself. And I'm comfortable with every part of me. Meals on Wheels coming to my door as someone who's housebound assures me that I'm not forgotten. They care that I'm okay. My name is Asha Ida Bell. America, let's do lunch.
Drop off a hot meal and say hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
The Dallas police officer who fatally shot an innocent man in his own apartment on September 6th has recently been fired.
So there are a lot of factors with this story, a lot of things at play that have yet to come to face in the court of trial. So there's a lot of things we still need to keep an eye out. It's important to note as well that Amber Geiger, the policewoman who was the shooter, has yet to stand trial for this event. Amber Geiger, the officer who fatally shot Botham Shemjan, was fired Monday following a manslaughter charge. This sparked outrage and protest in the community because many believed it should have been changed to a murder charge. The victim's family now plans to sue both Amber Geiger and the city of Dallas for the shooting. Their attorney, Lee Merritt, claims that Geiger was acting, quote, under the state of authority, unquote. Even though she was off duty during the shooting, Geiger was still in uniform and giving commands to the victim, thereby exhibiting the state of authority that Lee mentioned.
So I think the real question is how is she so distracted that she can make that decision, and then somebody could be so easily distracted. I think is the shocking part, because she should have had better training and control of herself as a police officer.
As a police chief, my job is to ensure the integrity, the highest level of integrity in this criminal investigation, and that is what I did, and I waited until the critical portion of this investigation was complete. The investigation is ongoing, but the critical portion where it could be compromised is no longer an issue.
On Monday, the co-founders of Instagram, Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger, announced the decision to resign from the popular social media app. Instagram was founded in 2010, and in 2012, it was purchased by Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook. While no concise reasoning for their departure has been shared with the public, there is speculation by a few media outlets that Systrom and Krieger will be leaving Instagram due to disagreements in regards to the handling of Instagram by their parent company, Facebook. NBC cited from a Facebook source that Kevin has been super pissed off at Mark. The only thing that Systrom and Krieger have expressed publicly is that they look forward to starting new projects, despite speculation.
A local organization has been helping Denver's homeless community for 22 years. Our reporter, Moises Vasquez, has more details.
The Denver Voice is a local nonprofit that has been publishing a newspaper since 1996.
The paper is focused primarily on community issues, social justice issues, topics related to marginalized communities. Part of our mission is to serve people who are experiencing homelessness or poverty, so we also feature writers who have had those experiences, including our vendors. We really want to give a voice to people who have had those experiences and try to break down stereotypes that people commonly have about what it is to experience homelessness or be homeless.
In order to help Denver's homeless community, The Voice created their vendor program.
What we've created is a low barrier job opportunity. So we want it to be relatively simple. We do not require an ID when they come in. We don't ask them for a social, but all we ask is that they come to our office and they go through an orientation process.
Vendors like David have found hope and so much more thanks to The Voice.
when they purchase a paper, they are providing me with the necessary means to continue on this plight. It gives you the opportunity to earn a few dollars. It gives you the opportunity to meet wonderful people. The Voice gives us a little small community, pocket community. One thing we have in common is that we all have a desire to be better, to do better, to be more than what we are right now.
David has one last message for anyone that sees him vending on the streets.
It's not always your pocketbook that matters. Sometimes it's that you're important.
Welcome back to the Met Report Weather. I'm student meteorologist Brendan Mincheff. As we run you through the next couple of days with the forecast, there's not a whole lot to see except a lot of clouds over the weekend. Saturday should still be cloudy when you wake up in the morning, but it should clear out and we'll see some sun later on in the weekend. It will be much warmer tomorrow, and we're going to run you through some temperatures in the city. Forecast high today in the city is 59 degrees, 56 in Thornton, 57 in Golden. Tomorrow, however, around dinner time, 80 degrees in Denver, 82 in Littleton, 81 up in Thornton. Now, Sunday, it'll cool off a little bit when you wake up. It'll be 49 degrees if you're going anywhere early. Might want to think about grabbing a jacket. So, forecast high for tomorrow, 87 degrees, quite a bit warmer, over 20 degrees warmer than we were today. Partly cloudy with a wind out of the west at 12 miles per hour. As we take a look at your 7-day forecast here, 88 tomorrow on Saturday, cooling back down a little bit to 77, will remain around the 80s for most of the week before looking at a wetter and cooler latter half of the week. Now, our viewer photo of the week is sent to you by Kaylee Reynolds. She was up in Breckenridge, Colorado this weekend. Look at the beautiful fall colors. It's a wonderful time to go up there if you haven't already. Highly recommend doing such. Now, if you have a picture that you want to send us, be sure to send it to us via Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at The Met Report. We'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned. Sports is next.
Aquí para invitarlos a que miren su programa Otra Onda, y déjenme les platico por qué. Tenemos entrevistas con artistas locales, música en vivo, tips de belleza y muchas cosas más. Y si todavía quieren aún más razones para verlos, aquí las tienen.
Thanks for joining us on the Met Report.
Bienvenidos a su noticiero TV Met.
Thanks for joining me here on Student Corner.
It's the Nightly Met.
And welcome to MSU Denver Lab.
At Metropolitan State University at Denver, our mission is to provide high-quality, accessible education that prepares our students for successful careers, postgraduate education, and lifelong learning in a global and technological society. Our values of diversity, access, and community help us provide opportunities for our students from all over the globe. In fact, we've just been named a diversity champion by Insight into Diversity magazine for 2016. Because at MSU Denver, we believe in transforming lives.
Stand on the edge of the train station platform. Drive around the boom, gets at a level crossing. Run across the tracks between the platforms. They may not rhyme, but they're quite possibly dumbest ways to die.
There's a million dumb ways to die. Don't let it be around buses and trains. Be safe around buses and trains. A message from RTD.
So many dumb ways to die.
Welcome back to the Met Report. My name is Tristan Swan, coming at you with today's entertainment. What's more exciting than seeing Jay-Z and Beyonce live in concert? How about receiving a $100,000 scholarship by America's favorite power couple? One lucky Arizona teen, Michaela Lowry, went to the Jay-Z and Beyonce concert at State Farm Stadium on Friday, September 21st, where she unexpectedly won a $100,000 scholarship for college. The scholarship was awarded to her by Beyonce's charity, the Bay Good Initiative, as well as the Sean Carter Foundation. The scholarship was presented to her by DJ Khaled's opening set, calling, quote, one of our young geniuses. The quirky and outgoing Kevin Hart pairs up with the hilariously lively Tiffany Haddish in the new movie Night School. Night School is a film about a successful salesman, played by Kevin Hart, whose life takes an unexpected turn after accidentally blowing up his workspace. After enrolling in a GED course to get his life back on track, he finds himself amongst a group of aspiring idiots led by the no-nonsense instructor played by Tiffany Haddish. Night School premieres today. Calling all drama enthusiasts, one of our very own MSU Denver professors is putting on a play at Su Teatro. Interview with a Mexican is a play based around conversations from Gustavo Arellano, where he published a column in Westward magazine and called it Ask a Mexican. Su Teatro has taken those ideas and made it ready for a live audience and the stage. Opening weekend is this weekend at Su Teatro, and shows start at 7:30.
Well, there's dance, and there's a lot of sarcasm and a lot of fun. The production is going to travel, so it will be in Pueblo, Colorado. We'll also be in Albuquerque at the Hispanic Cultural Center and at a place called MACLA, Movimiento de Arte y Cultura Latinoamericano in San Jose, California. And probably in the spring, we're going to be traveling around the metropolitan area.
If you're a movie junkie like me, then a free movie day is a good day. Free food and a free movie. It doesn't get much better than that. The movie Tag was shown on campus Thursday, September 27th. The event was organized by MSU Student Activities and held in the Tivoli Turn Hall. Tag is based around a group of 5 guys who have played the same game of tag for their whole lives. There is nothing they're willing to risk to win. Everything from jobs to relationships and more. This time, the game of tag revolves around the wedding of the reigning champion, played by Jeremy Renner. How far will he go to keep his title?
Don't be like this guy. Obey the pedestrian mall signs around campus for your safety and the safety of others. Here's Auraria police officer Jordan Hefner to explain.
Yeah, so the dismount zones are for safety purposes. We do it just because there's so much foot traffic through those areas. We don't want people on bikes and scooters and skateboards weaving in and out of people. People get hurt that way. We don't want you to get hurt. We don't want the people around you to get hurt. If you're riding your bike, just get off and walk. Same with skateboards, pick them up. We do ask you to stop, please stop. So we're not doing it to try and hinder your day in any way. We're not trying to be mean. You will get a ticket. We can give you a ticket for it, and there is a fine attached to that.
I'm Tony Almanza, bringing you the latest in MSU Denver sports. The women's soccer team are still on fire, and they are off to one of the best starts in recent years. Just keep on winning and are not looking like they are slowing down anytime soon. They have won 4 straight games and by shutouts, outscoring their opponents 11-0. Their overall record is 6 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie, including a perfect 5-0 record at home.
Different, but it's out of our control, and so we have to make sure we just take ownership of our preparation this week, our recovery and focus. And I always tell them, you know, I'm really proud and love what we've done in these last 2 weekends, but our focus now is on Dixie and Westminster coming up. So
just to stay relaxed and keep doing what we do, really have to stretch out our legs, especially flying to Utah for the games. Like, those are the big, but I mean, I think we'll just do just as fine, keep the shutout going. So.
The men's soccer team sits at a 3-5 record overall and have been on the losing side of things, dropping their last 2 games. The Roadrunners will be on the road for the next 2 games, facing RMAC rivals 18th ranked Colorado Mines and South Dakota Mines before they head back home to the RAC for a 4-game homestand. They'll be needing all the home field advantage they can get. The volleyball team split their last 2 matches, sweeping Western State and then getting swept by Colorado Mesa. MSU Denver will be in action tonight at the Auraria Event Center and MSU Denver's Faculty and Staff Appreciation Night. The MSU Roadrunners sit at an 8-6 record overall and need all the support they can get in these next 2 games. So make sure you come out and support your Roadrunners. So best of luck to volleyball, tennis, and soccer this weekend. But also wish my fantasy football team the best of luck as they sit at an 0-3 record. Things aren't looking pretty, but hopefully I can get on that women's soccer luck and win this week. So guys, are you guys doing anything for the weekend?
I might go to some of their games actually, and then maybe a Rockies game on tomorrow actually.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Well, it's going to be a pretty nice weekend to do that. 86 tomorrow and a little
advantage.
bit cooler on Sunday, but nothing too crazy. So
lots of stuff to do outside.
Lots of stuff.
Like
True, yeah, for sure.
It'll cool off later in the week, a bit of rain later in the week. So if you're going to go out, make sure you do all of your outdoor activities in the first half and not the second half of the week.
Thank you for watching the Met Report. Remember to tune in next week.
Also remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. See you next time.
Have a good day.